It feel like the movies, 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 it feel like the movies.
Highly offensive. Episode 51. You know what it do. Back in this bitch, lit, turned up. It's hot in the motherfucker.
Yes.
Like, got some fucking potato wedges in this bitch from Royal Farms, you know what I'm saying? Killing that shit, munching down. Because, you know what I mean? It's a good day to be eating good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how y'all feeling. Like, now that y'all see the sun, now that y'all feel them heat rays on y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it does feel fucking nice.
We officially yellow phase now, too. So,
You know who's feeling them heat rays? Tom Wolf.
Nah, Ronald Clark Tyner.
He about to get impeached.
Oh, word.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, Ronald Clark Tyner's about to get out of business, like in like a week.
But so you think it's possible? You think Tom Wolf could get impeached for how he handled
I didn't even know governors could be impeached. I thought it was just presidents.
Yeah,
I thought so too, to be honest. But I mean, like, then again, it does make sense. I mean, because they're still elected officials, so people probably would have like some kind of counterbalance in case the power went, too far skewed. And then, like in this case, it was. I mean, like he was tripping, like he was on one, and like I'm not saying he deserves to get impeached and to what I mean, I'm not gonna go that far, but there definitely should be some backlash for how he handled the coronavirus.
But you think he went too far?
Oh, definitely.
When do you think we should have been open?
It's not so much that, for example, like we should have been open. It's how he handled it. So, for example, like you had like Governor Cuomo of New York, who handled it very gracefully. In the public eyes. When the cameras were on him, he shut shit down. Shit was going on, all this other stuff. But he made sure that the people felt like they were part of the process. That it wasn't like, okay, no, I'm telling you, get your ass inside the crib, or I'm gonna fuck you up type shit. Like, you understand this is very,
Oh, so you think he just went about it the wrong way?
Yeah, like he, from the reason that he's even being impeached, I mean, that they're even trying to impeach him is because he refused to talk to the other state senators, like the other elected officials, about like how to handle the coronavirus. So he went upon himself to handle it single-handedly. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Fuck what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? So like to dismiss like even though like he's the governor, you know what I'm saying? To dismiss like even just the opinions of like other people that are elected, to have our best interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
our voice.
Yeah, and to just be like, nah, fuck what y'all think. Like, it's what I think, and that's it. Like, just
I think they were upset too because at least the guy who's leading the charge for the impeachment, he's upset that they didn't have a say in what's considered essential and what's not considered essential too.
Well, no, the thing was right. Like leading up to that was he refused to disclose like the donors. So like, for example, like who was influencing him to make certain companies essential and who was not. You know what I'm saying? So like they were like, yo, we want to know who was involved in this, who like that way we know why these companies are essential and why these aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not fair for you just to shut just all these other the economy down for all these other people. But then, like certain companies that really aren't essential are essential. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like it's some bullshit when he wouldn't even disclose that information to let them know, like, okay, to make sure that he's being transparent, that there is no corruption involved, that, you know what I'm saying, there isn't any bias, any, any kind of lobbyism that is typical of politics. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that aspect alone, what I'm saying is, like, how he single-handedly just chose, well, no, I'm choosing this, I'm choosing that, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're a state of how many fucking people? You know what I mean? Like, you don't just get to single-handedly go, no, it's what I think, and what I think is best is the best for all of us.
Well, and even above that, I mean, Pennsylvania is an industrial state. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So they have a ton of industries here. So to be able to tell the industry, hey, you're gonna work today, you're not gonna work. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hence why I'm saying that there should definitely be a backlash to this. And the backlash, I guess, I mean, while it may not be like an immediate, he's getting impeached or blah 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 blah, but you do see it like round the clock diner. You know what I'm saying? So okay, round the clock diner is gonna get fucking fined into fucking bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna happen, but you see that the people are still like, nah, fuck that. We supporting. We're going around. Even though round the clock diner is shitty as fuck, the food tastes fucking nasty, even to fucking drunk people. But it's the closest thing next to the club, so you'd be like, you know what? Let me just stop here so I don't get a DUI over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Basically.
like they're like, you know what? We're going sober to eat this shitty ass fucking food just to say fuck you, Tom Wolf. So that in itself is a backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with people, like once that match is lit, it just continues and until it burns a fucking forest down. And
well, I mean, sometimes these white supremacists just want something to like rally for. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I saw a funny meme on Twitter that said that like white people were forced to eat at home for 2 months and it started rebelling. Like, I was just like, yo, that's some true shit though. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they had to eat that flavorless chicken a little too much, and they were just like, what? AR-15, we need to go shoot these motherfuckers up, give me my freedom or give me death. You know what I mean? Like, you know how these motherfucking patriots are with their Confederate flags and fucking they in Pennsylvania with Confederate flags and AR-15. Like, bro, settle down. Like, you're not a rebel. Like, this
You're on
isn't
the wrong
like
side of the
real.
Mason-Dixon line, buddy.
Yeah, this is a real resistance. Like, you're just upset that you can't get to eat fucking like Fujihanas, and guess what? I am too. But you know what? Life goes on. Like, we have to do what we have to do. You know what I mean? Listen to the officials most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like when they tell us to do certain things for our safety, and then like wait until shit opens back up. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
the people that aren't going to these restaurants are going to the fast food joints because them shits is always packed, bro.
Yeah.
Always packed, no matter what time you go.
well, it is kind of fucked up that fast food's essential, but regular restaurants like aren't. Like, or that
I mean, they've been open though. No, they're considered essential.
They're essential, but they're not.
I'm assuming.
They
no,
have
no.
takeout.
Takeout, yeah.
only. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's almost like the people at fast food restaurants are just as much of a risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was well, me and Shorty went to the other day. We were at Dunkin' Donuts. And their diner was open, like the dine-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't just drive-through. You know what I mean? So it's like some of these places you can go inside and eat at these fast food places, but you can't fucking go eat at, you know what I mean, like Mission Barbecue. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be takeout only, like, or you know what I mean? Like, so there's like that kind of hypocrisy of it. Like, so okay, who gets to be essential and who doesn't? You know what I mean? Or like so like I mean it wasn't handled like how it was in New York. Like,
But the thing is, with those kind of restaurants, so like Round Clock Diner, it's a lot of interaction with the waitress too.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of back and
I
forth,
know.
and then waitress going cross tables and shit. You know what I mean?
so, bro, just imagine like if people like all those motherfuckers that went to Round the Clock Diner, like let's say like 50% of them get coronavirus. Like, bro, now all of a sudden now it's oh my god. Round the Clock Diner is the next outbreak infection, the source.
They're gonna be like, and Wolf didn't shut him down.
Send the military. You know what I mean? Like, and we don't want that. But we don't want to just be fucking told to stay home and fucking there's curfew. If you drive too late, we're gonna stick the cops on you and they're gonna fine you to death, fucking for being outside. Like, that shit like that is just like, it's just kind of productive. Like, I think to society to getting us to be accepting of what you want from us. You know what I'm saying? Like making weed illegal didn't make us stop smoking weed. You know what I mean? Like, so like how about you try to reason with us, talk to us, and be like, okay, well, this is what we think how to best manage this situation, this crisis. We get it. It's a fucking pandemic. It's something like unlike we've never seen before. Even though people like 60-something thousand people died from the flu a couple years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but this is so big and so historic, and yeah, we get it. But you know what I mean? Like, don't make us feel like fucking peasants. Don't tell us that like you're the king and you're just gonna be like, yo, keep your ass in the fucking crib or I'm chopping your head off. Like, this ain't Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Like, but
that shit would suck though if you, cause we're not really confined, but like if it,
bro, maybe they start chopping off heads.
let's say there was like a second wave for any reason, like, and we couldn't get out the house.
Death
like,
squads. They gotta have like the cops out
Martial
there,
law.
just military shooting people. Just I sit back inside.
And you don't even get, you can't even work. You can't go out to do nothing. You get groceries delivered to you. They pay you like $500 a week just to get you by.
They give you a box of rations in it, with MREs in it. That's what.
Damn, I hope I don't get that bad. But sorry,
Bro, give me freedom or give me death.
They put care packages out front, MREs and shit, and ice cream for the kids.
You ever ate one of them space ice creams?
No.
That shit disgusting as fuck. That shit make you go into mass shooting. I don't tell me that's what I'm gonna be eating for the next couple months is some MREs and fucking some space food. Like, bitch, I will shoot this whole club up. Like, stop playing. I'm not joking. I'm not gonna shoot anything up. Skirt. We're gonna take this out. But
anybody who's fat though gets skinny, so that might be a good thing at that.
I mean, for fat people,
man,
it's not my fault y'all fat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you guys is one of the fattest, if not the fattest country.
Well, you know, if you want to change that, how about you just sick?
Well,
Get rid of the
MREs
lions.
It gets rid of
the
red
tigers
meat.
in Joe Exotic's farm.
It gets rid of red meat out your diet, so I guess
That's
man,
true. So,
people
but we all
start living
vegans now?
longer.
Because we don't get.
Nah, man, just sick the tigers
Man,
on the fat people.
What all do they have in the MREs?
What do they put in there?
Bullshit kind of preservatives to make it last that long. Like, it don't taste good.
Something that get you through to the next one.
Yeah, like they be having them shits in there for years, and like, man, ask a soldier like about them MREs. See if it don't traumatize him. See if he don't hurry to mom's crib to go eat up some home meals. Like, fuck that shit. But I don't know, man. I hope Tom Wolf stops fucking bugging. I hope he now that we're going into yellow phase, I guess, he realized like, all right, shit's getting real. Let me, let the heat off. But from what someone told me, like, shit's not gonna be completely open up until like June 4th. Yeah, so I'm just like, it's like they're almost like, yeah, we're gonna stop. No, we're dragging it out. My bad. No, but public health. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, bro, it's about to be summer. Like, at this point, like, I don't give a fuck if the corona kills me. Like, I'm going outside.
From like Lancaster over and Philly and all that, they're all in red.
Oh wait, MREs are actual meals, or no?
Mm-hmm. But they got like preservatives in them and shit.
Oh, it's not bad.
All right,
you want that? You want that for your future?
No,
no. But ask a soldier how them shits taste. Ask a soldier how them shits taste. Like, see if that mac and cheese tastes like mac and cheese. No. Like, that's bro. Like, that's why when I was in the Navy, I had it good. I got per diem. I got the order fucking from food from all these other places. They had it shitty. They were in fucking like little fucking tents and shit in the fucking desert eating MREs. Like, I felt for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. I would not want that in my future where I was getting food delivered to me and told you, these are your rations, your monthly rations. Like
use them sparingly.
Yeah, like, especially if you got kids.
At your own demise.
And you gotta look at your kids like, all right, man, look, man.
Who gets the meatball?
Fam, I'm the grown up. Like, my body big.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here.
But I'm your son. Don't you love me, Daddy?
Yo, time for some Hunger Games.
But don't y'all love me?
Get these chores done, damn it.
Who gonna go to work for me if I die? It's like that platform shit. Like, yo, have you seen The Platform on Netflix?
The Platform, I think so.
That's one where they got like the little platform in jail that goes down and it drops food on the prisoners.
Yeah.
Like,
And it had the Asian lady on there and shit. She was looking for her daughter.
Her
Yo, that shit was weird as fuck. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah, what was weird as fuck is I didn't get to watch the second half of it because somehow I ended up fucking. I don't know how you Netflix and chill during the platform, but I mean, like, it just magically happened. But I mean, shout out to my girl for making that. You know what I mean? Magic
Made it happen.
Yeah, like,
but that's a good ass movie because like it has a message about it.
She was eating good. Like, but yeah, that movie was.
It has a message behind it. It's a good message.
Did you watch it? Because it's in a different language, right?
Yeah.
So did you watch it with like
I had
the
the subtitles on the bottom.
subtitles?
Yeah.
I watched it in English dub.
I tried to watch it in English dub, but I couldn't.
didn't even
man.
know that was. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention because I was just like.
The thing is, I can't. I'm
That's how you know I wasn't paying.
And it's like they signed up to be there.
Oh, really? To be in jail?
It's
Yeah,
not
some of
like
them.
it's not like a jail.
Like the one dude was like, so he
It
can
was
get a
kinda-
degree. Like he was like, all right, I'll do 6 months and then I get the degree out of this.
Yeah.
The one dude that his roommate that had
the knife.
he had killed somebody. So instead of like doing like life in a mental facility, they were just like, all right, wait, do a year here and then you get to get out. Like
Damn.
like optional kind of jail terms type
Yeah.
shit. Like
He been killing his cellies and eating them and shit.
That's crazy.
yo, no, what was crazy was when he cut that strip off of him, like that little chicken nugget off his thigh, like, and ate it in front of that nigga. I was like, yo, fam, you gotta kill this motherfucker. And that's why when Shorty came down and slit his throat, I was like, oh, I thought he was gonna die, but somehow he still was just laying there like the fat piece of shit he was. And homeboy was like, nah, dog, you ain't gonna eat that chicken nugget off of me, nigga. Fuck you, and I'm about to eat your corpse when you gone. We eating good for this month. That
Oh, they
fat-
ate him?
Oh yeah, that fat boy got eaten. Like yeah, because remember I told you he was on floor 202, so nothing came down to him.
Yeah.
So that's why the roommate attacked them because there's gonna be no food. So then he was just like,
Because after a while he figured out how it worked and all that. And then he met like this African dude, and they teamed up. When they was going down, he said, "We can't have nobody can eat. They gotta get to the bottom." And he took it all the way to the bottom and shit. And everybody had to fight off everybody and kill everybody and shit. They was trying to get the food on the platform because they was trying to get all the way to the bottom. It was all right.
Oh, so
I
they start from the top and then take it down to the bottom without
Yeah.
having anybody eat from their food?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah, because like at first remember when they had that cancer chick that she was like, come on guys, like stop, like make sure you leave some for the rest of them, like bitch shut the fuck up. We gonna eat all this now. Like,
Yeah.
What's the last floor though?
The last.
I think they said like 250 ain't or some shit.
They went to like 300.
Did they go to 300?
Yeah. The last floor
Damn.
was like the last floor had a little girl down it. The little girl was at the last floor, right?
Well, bro, that's what I was
That's
fucking.
what he was fucking.
That's what I was
Yeah.
fucking. Like,
Bad
they
little girl?
Yeah, the little girl that the Asian lady was looking for her daughter. She was down at the bottom of the floor, like on the last floor.
Damn.
because the last thing I remember was when the cancer girl was like that she was gonna give her body up as part of like since she was dying. She was just like, well, since I'm gonna die anyways, they can consume me on the way out. Like I'm just like,
I want that spoiled meat.
that cancer meat.
Taint it.
That's an edit, boy.
Nah.
I'm joking. But nah, man, like for real though, like I mean, ain't nobody trying to eat that chemo. That chemo.
Nah, you got so respect, man.
Nah, but for real.
That meat's no
All right,
good.
Nah, it's
Been
not.
out in the sun too long.
I'm hungry, but not that hungry.
Oh man, that's
When we were watching Parasite yesterday, when the Parasite was like, they offered her the body, and she was like, I mean, normally I don't like eating meat with blood in it, with alcohol in it, but fuck it, I'll take it. Like, nah, fam. I'm good. I know I would die on that shit because I'm not eating y'all. I'm not eating nobody. Like, I don't give a fuck how hungry I get. But then again, like, I imagine like motherfuckers that you they're in a psychosis.
Can you imagine?
You know what I'm saying?
Like what? Like when your thoughts be like, your job is like change over. Be like, okay, I got nothing to eat. I just got my boy in here or something like that, right?
It has to be like survival mode. Like I don't even think you think. I think you just like
you would start with like your lower
like you're an animal.
extremities.
You're
and
an
shit.
animal.
I mean, like, that's what I would do.
How would you even like? How do you even extend though? That's what I don't get.
It was every month. It was just random. Like they would just like every
Yeah.
month they would gas them, and then they would get shot up to like a different floor or down, depending on.
And they gotta last
you
a
know,
whole month at that
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, that floor.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you
okay.
have
You
a
might
whole
get a
other
shitty
roommate.
ass floor where you're on like damn near on the bottom. And you get my whole fucking bunch of slopped and all that shit. Everybody done picked over it and shit. You might be at the top where like it's still like big ass cakes and
You remember what
fucking
pissed on
all
that
kinda-
shit?
Yeah,
I was like, yo, he ignorant as hell for that.
yeah.
That's
But,
And it's like what I got from it is like how society is. I mean,
how wasteful.
how wasteful we are and all that. Like when you're at the top, I mean, they don't think about people at the bottom and all that shit.
That's
Shit
true.
Like that, so
Yeah. And that's deep because I didn't even think about it like that. Like, but then again, I wasn't really thinking either.
yeah, you was already deep in something else. Yeah, it was a good movie.
I might have to try to rewatch that because I only caught like the first like 5 minutes because I couldn't do the English dub. But I'm gonna try it with the subtitles because it did look like a good ass movie. There's a couple movies on Netflix and even series that are like that. But
yeah, they got little sleeper hits.
yeah, but like
I would love to be on a Netflix show. Like that was like remember when I did the application to go to that like that Netflix casting?
mhm.
I wish they would have called me.
What if you'd been like bystander number 1 or something?
I would have fuck. I would have killed that role.
Be on the show. That'd be what's up.
I want to shoot some movies this summer. That way we could put them on YouTube and see where them shits go. Cause that's one thing I always wanted to do was act. Like I mean I got to be a writer. That's dope. I got to be a rapper. That's dope. But I would love to be an actor. Like to and if I could have like and I mean podcasting is dope and all that stuff. But I mean like I always wanted to like I'm one of those people that's like I'm not great at one thing. But if I can be good at a bunch of shit,
The tradesman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. I don't gotta be the Jordan of one thing. Like I could be like, the Joe Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Joe Johnson?
You don't know Joe Johnson?
From the Hawks.
In the Hawks game.
Like yeah, and like
I was kidding. I know he was.
Like I'm cool with being Joe Johnson. Like, but
Is he still in the league?
No.
Nah, I think he went to the Big Three, but then he killed them over there, and then he went back to the NBA like to try out again for a little bit, but he didn't stick around. I don't think.
What was the last team he was on though? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember him in like in LeBron's early career.
Hmm.
Like Atlanta Hawks was one of those teams that like would
Yeah.
put up a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Him and was Josh Smith or whatever I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. They just needed a couple key pieces, but teams like that, they have low market value, and they never really invest in them that great. So
Which is crazy because Atlanta,
I don't know.
you would think, but
They went towards the football team.
I mean, but then I gotta look at Chicago.
yeah,
Chicago is like I think number 2 or 3 in like the NBA, like for how much money they make. But then the owners are fucking Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't invest shit.
yeah.
Like, and then we could make it with these scrappy 3rd-year players. Like,
Another Jordan might come.
no, he's not coming back.
Closest
You're not
thing they
getting
had
another
was-
D Rose.
Closest thing, yeah, I was about to say closest thing they had was D Rose.
And they were stupid as fuck for letting him go. Like
That
they,
2011 season would have been, that's crazy.
that was the greatest fucking run for a point guard ever, bro. Like I remember that goddamn year. Like I got the season pass just so I could watch Derrick Rose light the fucking NBA up.
Yeah.
And it's a goddamn shame. Like
His
they
fucking knees
they-
betrayed him.
mm-hmm. And he ain't never been the same since.
Well, I mean, Tom should have took him out that ball game
He should have.
when he got
But-
injured, or I mean, he had man injuries, but
But Tom Thibodeau was that type of coach where he wore his players down. Like he made them play.
D
40
Rose, man, he's be
minutes.
taking off.
that torque
fly.
he would put on his knees, like you could see his
Yeah.
like legs rotate. Like
I remember the one chase down block he did on Steve Nash, man. Oh, he just swatted
Nah,
and
I remember
shit.
that dunk on
And
Goran Dragic.
He jumped so high he almost hit his head on the damn fucking backboard and shit. Like,
he was a monster.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
That's why I like they got the on 2K they got the his team on there, 2011 Bulls.
mhm.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like on my 2K, right? I did this weird thing where it was like I wanted to see what it would be like if I put like some of the players from the past and you know the modern teams and blah blah blah. So when I saw D Rose on there, I put him on like the current Bulls team, and then I put Jordan on it, Pippen, Rodman, Kukoc, fucking like a whole bunch of
It's cheating.
no, because like bro, if you see my LA team, bro, they got Kobe, LeBron, Anthony Davis, like the Magic Johnson, like they're fucking stacked. So it wasn't like it was just a one-sided thing. Like I built some monster rosters. I saw like every team that in the NBA on my 2K is like over the salary cap, like by like 100 million or some shit.
So you just turned the salary cap off.
Pretty much I should have, but
Yeah.
I wanted to see what like who the
fun.
Bulls would get rid of like over the years. Like that would see if like it'd be like the Bulls would get rid of like Jordan and he'd like end up on the Magic or something. You know what I
They
mean?
then start busting their ass on the Magic.
Because I also created like my own player and then I put him in it and he's like he comes off the bench.
Refrigerated trucks used as morgues during the coronavirus pandemic can transport food again.
Oh.
I gotta say it again.
Refrigerated trucks that were used as storage in the pandemic can be used as food again.
How about we just say no to that? How about we just get some new food trucks? Like,
Well, it says the FDA said as long as they're properly clean and sanitized, not really affecting the air, just the worst ones. So the ones like places like New York that had a lot of high numbers that had to use the food truck or the food trucks, refrigerated trucks. They need to be clean with disinfectants that are EPA approved.
bro, how do you like use it's like fucking China. Like they're like, oh, the coronavirus is gone, blah blah blah. Like we it's like they Febrezed it. They're like the room was smelling. They Febrezed and was like, nah, the room's clean. The room's clean. Like when you do some shit like that, right? You got this all these trucks filled with fucking bodies upon bodies upon bodies of people that died from the coronavirus. I mean, that's just gonna seep into every, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Every particle of that truck is gonna be just pretty much corona fucking filled.
But it's not like you thinking they just open up the truck and just toss it. Disney plays, sealed and everything.
And that shit travels by social distancing.
Yo, get the legs.
Bro, you think there's 6 feet of separation from that body, from the floor, from the sides of the walls?
They're not social distancing the bodies in there because they're already wrapped up, bro.
Not the body. I'm talking about the bodies from the wrap to the floor. You think like that all right. Y'all niggas can laugh it up all you want. So y'all can get that food with that fucking corona particles on them and shit. And start eating them shits up.
No, I just he's like they're not social distancing.
I'm talking about in the sense that there's no separation from the bodies, like from the spaces of the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like even if you clean that bitch up, like that shit travels by air. Supposedly, it's like airborne, blah blah blah, all this other shit. It's gonna even if it's just sitting there in a body bag, it's gonna seep like all that shit's gonna seep into that truck. You know what I'm saying? Like even and then then how do you make sure that the cleaners clean that shit properly? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna supervise them? We're gonna have someone there that's gonna actually watch these motherfuckers like use this EPA grade type shit to get every corner, nook and cranny of this fucking truck to make sure it's clean and good to go.
When I'm in interject real quick because when I used to work, they used to bake cakes, right? For allergens, they used to sanitize and disinfect everything, right? This is for cake, right? And they did testing every time. They disinfected and sanitized just for allergens. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure when they said that they need to go through certain procedures and they need to use EPA approved, the disinfectant and sanitize. I mean, I would assume that it's gonna sanitize everything, all the cracks, all the crevices, before they can get approval. And it has to be. I'm assuming it would have to be tested because if they do it for allergens, which is ain't shit compared to coronavirus, I'm assuming they would test every spec before they can even use it. It has to be approved.
That's if we assume that everything worked properly the way things should and things just like people just do their fucking jobs and just things work that way. I'm not that much of a I'm a pessimist for certain things. So this is one of those things where I'm like, we're not going to handle this properly. Just like we haven't handled any part of this coronavirus properly.
So you want them to toss all the trucks?
Yeah, like from now on, that's just for corona bodies. Like, because people are still dying by corona. It's not like people aren't dying from coronavirus by a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just keep them trucks for just corona bodies now, and just make get new trucks for deliveries food. I mean, it's just to be safe. Is that asking that much? Like, just to not have that freak...
It depends how many trucks you're talking about. I don't know what the numbers are for trucks.
I mean, I'm just saying, just to not have that freak chance that fucking people's food could get fucking corona, like, all over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if it's not worth it, if you want to be fiscally responsible, you know what I'm saying, then fuck it, be fiscally responsible. You're
talking to the guy that believes in the 10-second rule, bro. Like, as long as you get before 10 seconds, you're good. So
That's,
I mean,
10 seconds too long, bro.
But
I'm just not fucking with this corona. Like, I'm just not gonna treat it like a joke. And no, fuck that. Let's exterminate this shit. Like,
it's not feasible for them to throw away those trucks, bro. It can't happen.
I think it'll be fine, man. I think they'll be on top of it.
If they don't, it could happen, but
I mean, if not, we could always have like a little mini outbreaks of coronaviruses in different places. You know what I mean? And we'll just deal with it then when it happens, if it happens.
China's dealing with them.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
they have little mini outbreaks.
Yeah, and you know what I mean, like, and they're trying to suppress that, and like, you don't really see too many people reporting on it, but
them niggas is crazy because they locking down cities, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They have a couple of cities that they're locking down, but the one in Jilin, they only have like 140 new cases since it started, and they locked it down. It's like 200,000 people.
Oh, because they're not fucking around this time, because
that's only 140 cases.
Well, I mean, think of like how bad the reaction was to the Chinese people when the coronavirus first happened. You know how it affected trade, how it affected the flights. I mean, it fucked up their money. You know what I'm saying? So if they get any new outbreaks, they're gonna just ain't shit happening. We're gonna deal with this internally. Try to squash that shit, and then of course, like for example, it's 140 people. Blah blah blah. That's something small you can fucking deal with, especially if you quarantine the fuck out of people and you can try to like minimize that. But what if you don't? But what if, excuse me. Like like how I told you, these people like they make so much different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is supposed to be stick on surfaces for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know that this shit's really gone away. They could just be telling us it has, and then they could just be like over there just like, yeah, everything's good. You know what I mean? People are just like, for the most part, shit probably is alright. But then you start seeing outbreaks in all these different cities, and it's like, is this corona thing going to be a thing that is going to always be present? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Is this going to be like, okay, it happened, we dealt with the pandemic, and then it went away, and then life was normal? Or is this just always going to be, oh no, coronavirus, another outbreak, wear your mask, stay inside, blah, 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 blah. Like, this can't go on forever.
I mean, they definitely said that they think that it's going to be at least a seasonal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like the flu and everything like that. So, it's definitely, I don't think it's going to go away, but I would hope the numbers at least go down. I think we're still at over 1,000 deaths a day in the U.S. at least.
Yeah. And I mean, like, for example, in Georgia and Florida, they had started opening, businesses back up and letting the economy start up again. And the coronavirus deaths and cases are still going down, even though, like, the beaches are opening up and all this other shit. People are going out, blah, 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 blah.
Mm.
So, I mean, like, that is positive news. But it is still something that is an ever-present, threat. And then if China, for example, you saw how China did. Like, bro, they were deodorizing, they were cleaning the streets. Like, these motherfuckers were spraying themselves everywhere they went. Like, they did everything to get rid of the coronavirus. And then all of a sudden, they're still having new outbreaks. And then you don't know that this shit isn't like some man-made shit, that they're just a new version of it.
But that's what I was going to say. If for any reason, like, because they say that they're doing testing on it now, but it seems like the coronavirus mutated. So it's like a different strand of it, almost like a different strand of the flu. But if we somehow get it here, bro, like I feel like China would be attacking us at that point. You know what I mean? Because it's like how are we getting all these things from China? Like,
I declare war.
because how long would it take for something to mutate like that? Like, this ain't a movie. Like, it's not gonna mutate in a couple weeks.
You gotta have them in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like ready to just like unleash on the.
It comes from China.
Do you think there'd be a possible military response from Trump? Like if, for example, it were to be found out that China was using the coronavirus as biological warfare against the world?
If it's found out positive, yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, that would be nuts, bro. Just think of like.
There's no way he went. Trump.
But
He
Trump-
looks for an excuse to act up. You know what I mean?
But then this also dude that might have like a lot of deals there. He might have like a Trump tower in fucking China somewhere. You know what I mean? Like he may not try to fuck up business. So he may, you know what I'm saying? Like just, hey man, we got.
But his ties are more with Russia, aren't they?
No, he has ties everywhere though. But I mean, like with Russia, he had stronger ties because he had an upcoming one that was about to be built. So he wanted to make sure that it was built, and then that his presidency didn't fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, this is a dude that has places, all resorts, all kinds of shit all over the fucking world. Like, he's not. He's the ultimate businessman. You know what I mean? He's as cutthroat and conniving as it gets. Fucking, he's shrewd. He doesn't pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he goes bankrupt every time. Like he fucks shit up. Just bankruptcy. Start again. It's a sketch. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what I want to do.
people, but
Bankruptcy. Yeah. Start again.
yeah, but imagine doing it like 10 times, like, and for all your businesses, like a whole like casinos, like every time you just open, I got a new casino, just nope, fuck it, blow that shit up, because you don't know how to run that shit properly or whatever the fuck. This is the new America, the new presidency that I mean, like I said a long time ago, Trump is gonna set a tone for what the next president is gonna be able to do. Like, and at this point, they can do anything.
I mean, anybody can do anything. Look at Oprah Winfrey. I mean, she's over here defending her sex trafficking and child porn claims. You know what I mean? So like, she was pretty upset when she responded saying that. I think her agent was the one that told her that she was trending on Twitter. She received a call, and then she found out that she was trending on Twitter because they were tying her into the sex trafficking ring or whatever, and like involving Tom Hanks, and they were saying like things like that Tom Hanks said that he had COVID just to avoid being scrutinized for.
Go see Ricky Gervais when he was at was it the Golden Globes when or whatever the fuck where he was the host, and he makes the Epstein joke, and he was like, we all know Epstein didn't really kill himself, and then everybody kind of gasped, and he's like, I know, he was y'all friends. Look at Tom Hanks' face. He cringes.
Really?
Yeah, because they all like. There's a couple people that are just like, ha, like genuinely laughing because you know what I mean. Like they probably got nothing to do with that shit. But look at like all the people in the room, all the elites, when he says that joke, how uncomfortable those particular motherfuckers get. Like, so if you tell me that Tom Hanks might be tied into some shit like that, I would probably believe, because when you look back at that joke, that Epstein joke that Ricky Gervais said, he cringed like a motherfucker. Like he knew something about Epstein. Like he had, like he was his friend, or you know what I'm saying, like. And I know no one in their fucking right mind wants to believe that Oprah Winfrey has any attachments to any type of sex trafficking. But if you look at her attachments to was it John of God, the dude, the sex trafficking guy in Brazil that was like on her show, you know what I'm saying, like, or like how she's really close to Harvey Weinstein, like that was her homie. You know what I'm saying? And like how she introduced I forget what old girl's name is, but she introduced somebody to Weinstein, and then that girl got her huge role, like breakout role right after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and there was a Weinstein attached type of project. So you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds wild. No one in their right fucking mind wants to believe it, and I get it. If anyone out there wants to look at me like I'm fucking crazy
so
for believing that there's a possibility that Oprah's attached to some of this shit, That's fine. I get it. But in case y'all didn't see that shit with Hillary Duff and all these other motherfuckers, this shit is fucking real. Y'all niggas need to watch Out of Shadows. Y'all need to see what Pizzagate is. Y'all need to see the symbols that they're putting in open sight, like to show you this is what they're communicating amongst themselves without us seeing it, because they're using this symbology. You know what I'm saying? Like the spirals and the little pizza looking shape thing and cheese pizza, like how like the FBI said, yeah, this is terminology for child porn. Like when they track predators, that's how they track them, by looking up who's talking about cheese pizzas. So when you talk about, you know, Hillary's leaked emails and how pizza was talked about mad motherfucking times in these emails, how they're gonna get pizza for an hour. Who gets pizza for an hour? You just go get pizza. Not by a time. I don't go get pizza for a half hour or 15 minutes or an hour. Especially an hour. An hour of time eating pizza? Who the fuck does that? So if these super political motherfuckers is sitting there communicating back and forth, and the one dude, I think Podesta, was like, yeah, Obama's flying in some pizza and hot dogs and blah, 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 blah. What does that tell you? You think Obama's flying in pizza and hot dogs?
Maybe.
That doesn't really sound too clean. You know what I mean? You got what they made the pizzas, and then they you know what I mean, somehow properly wrapped them up to then fly them across wherever the fuck they're going to then take them out, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? You would just get pizza wherever the fuck you go. You don't fly pizzas in. You don't get pizzas by the hour.
Yeah, but pizza from Chicago. And
hot dogs, like the hot dogs too. The hot dogs in Chicago are that great.
Oh, I never had hot dogs in Chicago.
I don't ever email my friends about pizza ever. If I just want pizza, I just be like, yo, you want some pizza? Yo, let's go order it. Let's call Papa John's right now. Right? That's what we do. Do I email you about anybody about food? Yo, I'm gonna get some food.
Maybe it's some emailing ass niggas.
Come on, bruh. It's code words, bruh. And the FBI tells you straight up that cheese pizza this is what it is. So when if y'all want to, and if the world wants to sit there and be like, all right, nah, you crazy. Like, all right, fuck it then. I don't have kids. I don't have to worry about this ever. No one's gonna kidnap my child and pimp them out. And if I did have a kid, I would fucking kill them for trying. We see how many kids go missing. In DC, it is the highest amount of kids that goes missing in DC. Where all the politicians are at. So when we have the most surveillance city in the world, a city that would have the most amount of cameras, drones, cops, everything that would keep us safe to protect those kids. And that's the one place where all the kids go fucking missing. Where all the politicians are at. And they're sitting and talking about emailing each other about getting fucking pizzas for an hour. And you're sitting there, oh, no, you're fucking crazy. And then the pizza shop where you go to has the symbol, their logo was fucking Boy Love as their logo. Like, all right, I'm crazy. Fuck you. It's your kids. I don't gotta worry about it. I don't have to ever sit there and make excuses for my child for why I didn't do enough. I did my part. So when I sit there and I tell you this is what the fuck's going on, pay attention to these fucking symbols, because they're communicating back and forth to each other, and they're taking your kids and they're doing fucked up shit to them. When you're sitting there thinking, oh, they're gonna be an actor and fucking a good actress, and oh no, it's just, you know, she has all these followers, so you know, let me just send her off to this school where all this, you know what I mean? Like, all right, go ahead. I can't save the fucking world. I can tell you what the fuck's going on, but I cannot save the world, and I had to come to terms with that a long fucking time ago. I can't even save my fucking self.
And what's that movie called that you said that showed all the Pizzagate stuff and some?
Out of Shadows, the shit that Joe Budden was talking about, the shit that Rory was like, oh yeah, no. When Rory said, nah, Pizzagate is real, and he's like, at first I thought that shit was a joke, but now after seeing this shit, nah, this shit is real. I was like, nah, this is serious. I need to watch this documentary. And when I saw that shit, I was like, yo, this shit is nuts. I made a thread about it on Twitter. Then a couple minutes later, somebody fucking said, "Oh, yo, Hillary Duff, blah 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 blah." I was like, "What? Hillary Duff, sex trafficking? What the fuck you talking about?" I was like, "Y'all niggas is bugging." That was my initial thought. I was like, Hillary Duff? Ain't no fucking way. Just like I'm sure people probably be like, Oprah? Ain't no fucking way. And then you look at Hillary Duff and her Instagram page and how she's propping her son up and the whole, how he got nut all over his body and shit. And he got there's the spiral on the side. It looks like he's up for auction. And you can sit there and say whatever the fuck y'all want to say about excuses for why someone would take their child and position them like that and take pictures of them like that and post them up to the fucking public. Millions of people like that. I don't know why would somebody would do something like that if not for that. But it is what it is. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. Maybe all these niggas just using cheese pizzas to get really cheese pizzas.
When I come home, I'm all alone, except for my cheese pizza.
Like Jack Dorsey, when he tweets about how he's a cheese pizza emoji, he just really meant a cheese pizza. When they emailed it like 100-something times between, or when Hillary Clinton goes to fucking spirit cooking with that other chick in the island and they eat cake that in the shape of a human body, they're just really eating just cake. It's just the human body portion of it is just for aesthetic. It's not like they're really just, you know, being fucking sick, demented people that they are. Like, but nah, I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that. Like,
who called you crazy though?
I'm saying like, in the response to this, like when you say these things, like when that Oprah shit happened, that shit went trending. I was on that shit. I mean, that shit, when I tweeted some shit, that shit went viral about that Oprah shit. And I did not expect it to. And fucking, I had to sit there and mad people came at my fucking neck, and I had to respond and be like, look, evidence A.
So you think
evidence B.
So what you're saying is that you think she's part of it, or
yes,
you think it's a possibility?
I'm gonna go all the way and say yes, but
you think it's a possibility?
It's cool.
You think she's part of it? Huh?
I think she's part of it. I think it's some shit that Oprah doesn't want to come out that might come out.
How do you think Oprah gets to the kind of the power that she got, the position that she got? And I know Oprah worked. I'm not trying to take away from the fact that she probably busted her ass off for fucking years behind the camera, doing all those episodes, all those shows. I'm not trying to take away from that. But just think of how racist this fucking country is. How fucked up the white supremacist, how integrated it is into every aspect of the world in this country. How does someone like Oprah become a billionaire without having ties to the most powerful people in the world? People like Epstein, Weinstein, fucking John of God, the dude from Brazil. All these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think?
No, I definitely think there's something there. I just would like to see, like,
more evidence.
Not more evidence. Well, no, definitely more evidence to even judge her. But I'm saying, like, I would like to see, like, who else is involved and how like, because they're not giving us no information. They're not even saying that there's anything there. You know,
like
it's all speculation right now.
I remember when that shit first happened. I was like, well, didn't Oprah have a school in Africa? Mm-hmm. So Oprah had a school in Africa, right? So if you look back, there was some like sexual abuse claims going on about her school between the principal with the students or some shit like that. But one thing that I was wondering, right, was Epstein. He had this plane. Where all did he fly to? He had flown to his island with several times with all these people, but that wasn't the only place they flew, right? Where else did they go? One of the places that they went to was Africa.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not connecting the dots there and saying, yo, Oprah did this and this, blah, 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 blah. But I'm saying, like...
Look at the dots.
No.
Connect dots.
I'm just saying, look at the dots.
Yeah, bro. I got you.
You know what I mean? Like, And it's fucked up to have this conversation
Yeah.
because I feel bad because I don't know exactly like 100% without you know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you with 100% fact that this is what's going on. I can tell you that this is how it looks. And because this is constantly happening in Hollywood.
Because I feel as though I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off,
you-
but I feel as though if she wasn't involved, she at least knew of it.
And the thing is though, like when she had I don't feel as bad for her because when she had opportunities to say stuff, like when Weinstein was accused of whatever, she didn't say shit. She didn't speak on it. She supported him.
She didn't make Gail King do an interview on him.
Exactly.
Where she grilled them. You know what I mean about it. Now, here's the thing, right? Like Gail King. Gail King was hard on Kobe, hard on R. Kelly. But her coworker, who was accused of raping and all kinds of shenanigans, well, maybe not raping. I don't know. He was alleged. One of her anchors that she was working with, Gail King. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that she was directly working with was accused of sexual misconduct. She didn't. She was like, "Oh, it's lies. I believe him. I know his character. He wouldn't do such a thing." So for her white coworker who was accused of similar things, she goes to bat for him. Just like Oprah don't grill this motherfucker, but then when it comes to these celebrities like R. Kelly and Kobe, they trying to drop the hammer on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, you hypocrites. You fucking hypocrites. Like, you and like in Kobe's case, what makes me mad is because you don't even, everything looks like he was set up in that situation for me, anyways. But like, even if like I get it, R. Kelly's a sick dude, and yeah, he should absolutely face the consequence for his actions. But so should Weinstein. So should Epstein. So should everyone who was on those flight logs with Epstein. Like Kevin Spacey, fucking Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, all those motherfuckers. The Prince Andrew, fucking Naomi Campbell was on there. Like, bruh, this dude was with everybody. Like,
When the fight logs to what? To that
to his
specific
island, to that specific island.
To that specific island?
Where
It's
he
not
was-
just fight logs in general though?
No, it was like because the flight logs tell you where it's going, the plane's going. So like remember I said that there were some that were going to Africa, like one that had gone to Africa or whatnot like that. But almost all of them was to his private island, where he had this underage trafficking scheme, like where he was, and like I said, like he was connected to the State Department, where he was funneling girls in like from foster cares and shit. Like it was so fucking embedded into into the fabric of our society under our very fucking nose. And that's the hard part to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That like, you think, all right, well, like maybe so and so might not, like, let's say somebody has a kid, he's in a fucked up situation, his mom's a crackhead, and you're like, you know what, we got CPS, they got to come take this kid because his mom's a crackhead, so we're going to put him in a better home. And they sit there and put him in the foster care, and then all of a sudden some nigga just snatches him up, sends him down to Epstein Island. Next thing you know, he's getting fucked for a couple years by some fucking kings and politicians and fucking princes and people, world leaders, while he's treated like a fucking sex doll or some shit, or like the girls, or all that shit happens.
Like the movie Hostel, where they were killing people and shit. Y'all seen Hostel before?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
That's a
had
crazy
like all the
movie.
elites killing you. I think it's just shit like that. I think it's like that. Special clubs and shit.
That's because it happens right under our nose, which is the crazy part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like a whole different world. We're like stuck in this one. It's hard to like even fathom what it would be like. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's like I say all the time, bro. We're the water buffalo, and they're the lions. You know what I mean? The lions, they smart, cunning, stealthy. They gonna go for the throat, do all the fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Like the water buffalo, they just trying to just eat buffalo, fuck, make babies. They ain't too smart.
Just
they
live life, long,
yeah,
healthy life.
Yeah, and here comes the lion trying to fucking tear into his backside. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know what I mean? That's we're prey. We are prey to these motherfuckers, yo. Like, and it's not just and the foster care and all that sort of shit. It's the prison industrial system. They're prey. They're like shit goes on in there that shouldn't be going. That shouldn't be happening. They're it's so embedded, man. Like police, like it's like when the cops in New York, they raped that 17-year-old girl that was drunk and she was on the way home. And they're like, yeah, we're going to take you home. And then they turn around and they rape her. You know what I'm saying? And then she presses charges and because they're cops, they get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that just tells you, no, this is real. This stuff really is happening. There are people in power that are doing these things that, even though it sounds crazy, even though it's gross, sick, and fucking unimaginable and unhuman and just depraved and dark, like, but it's real.
That's a good thing about this cancel culture. I mean, cancel culture that we're in right now. I mean, everything's coming to light, but it's sad that it couldn't happen sooner. But I'm sure it's still going on now.
I mean, and it does help too. Like, that kind of culture does help. Like, for example, like the whole Kenneth Walker thing. Like I said, I seen that on social media too. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big thing. Like the social media crew. Some of these cases, like, there's sometimes where I'm looking up for topics, stuff like that, and you see something that happened, like some sort of injustice, but it's dated like 1 or 2 or 3 months ago. But it's like we've never heard about it because most of those cases you don't see it, and like but some rare ones you do see on Facebook and social media, and with the cancel culture, if they're canceling someone or certain, like that's a dope thing about it.
What do you guys think about Doja Cat being canceled? Because that's wild. I had not seen that coming. She's riding the wave of her number one, remix. Yeah. Refused to show her titties, and now she is canceled.
Because y'all niggas ain't good enough for her titties.
Dang.
You ain't pay for the premium.
Nah, we just not white.
You gotta take her down, dog. You can't have her up there no more, man.
I know, man.
You gotta take her out the way.
Doja, why'd you do it?
Oh, it's gonna rip.
Yeah, it is. But...
I ain't trying to rip it though.
That's how you know he still wants it.
Yeah.
Nah, because I don't want to tear up the paint.
He delicate with it.
Yeah.
You ain't giving a fuck about no don't paint. You just,
I mean, I'll burn this bitch down right now. You know what I mean? If that's what y'all want. But I mean, that might be some witchcraft, so we're not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, like,
let me step on that real quick.
But what do you guys think of Doja Cat getting canceled?
I mean, honestly, she deserves to get canceled. I don't really care if she does or doesn't. I thought she made a dope ass album. I was looking forward to her music. I'm not gonna look forward to her music anymore. But if she does have like her singles, here and there, I'm gonna listen to them. But I'm just not gonna like in my head, I was thinking, oh, she's the number one female artist right now. Like, but
me too, bro.
now she ain't shit now to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I was telling you earlier, you could be the dopest, and trust me, that album is fire. I still listen to the album almost up and down.
Bro, I listen to her every day.
Yeah, and
I love Doja Cat.
No, but at the same,
I know you do. Everybody knows. That's why
everybody except her, because I'm not white.
Yeah,
but it's all right because I got a girl now. So
yeah, lighter complexion.
Listen,
she still wasn't giving no dick though.
No. But it's all good because I got a girl and I moved on. You know what I mean? Clearly. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's just wild, man. Like when you think, like, her, because it was like her and Demi Lovato were part of this tiny chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess, like, yeah. And, she
What do you mean a tiny chat?
It was like an app. It was like some sort of like, like a website or some sort of shit that they were chatting amongst, themselves and, videos and blah, blah, blah. And so, bitch was playing with poop or something for these guys and shit. Like, yeah, like.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup type shit?
Yeah, like. And
you remember that video?
She seems like the type.
That nasty ass.
But somebody on Twitter said that Doja Cat, anytime Doja Cat does something, that she always does something mustily. that she's just musty. I was just like,
Well, even that cowboy, she kind of looked kind of like dirty, not dirty, but
like
she had Wednesday's underwear on Friday.
She looks distinctly different from like her music videos to like maybe like her Facebook lives. You know, like there's like a stark difference there. But like, I mean, she's still like pretty. You know what I mean? Like she's just like, for example, like she's just one of those girls that like I feels like she tries too hard to like focus on her image, and it makes her look a certain way. Like she just tries so hard, like look at me, that like.
No, because she had that. Like she's attractive, so she has that thing. But like, I don't know. Like before, like she just has an ugly ass personality. You know what I mean? Like, she's an ugly person. Like she seems like an ugly person. You know what I mean? So,
well, why do you say that?
I just don't like the way that she likes like the whole. And I think that's the bigger.
It's good because she didn't show you the titties.
Nah, the bigger part of it. That's what I'm saying. The bigger part of it is just the way. I think if she would have said that and let it go, they wouldn't have gotten mad. But the fact that she called them simps, like, all right, you got that one. I took the L, but then you're going to make fun of me too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, attack their ego. I think that's why, like, she's like, how you say? An ugly person because she likes to, like, tease and shit like that.
Likes to taunt.
For her own pleasure. It's not a cool thing.
Well, I mean,
she's a nasty.
Such a nasty woman.
Sex sells, you know what I'm saying? And like every female artist, well, almost every female artist, especially the good-looking ones, use their sexual appeal to what I mean, make money.
But before she was attracted, now she just looks like she has a nice body with like milk breath. You know what I mean? You ever had like somebody who had milk breath?
Milk breath.
Yeah, that spoiled milk breath.
Yeah, shit. That milk must. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Milk must. But nah, man, it's wild, yo. Because I feel like I don't know. For example, right, I'm Puerto Rican. We know this.
Really?
We know this, right? But for example, you're Puerto Rican, yet you're much darker than me.
Mm-hmm.
There's
damn, not that dark, bro.
You're a couple shades darker than me. For example, me, like I myself have had the identity issues, like well, how like I identified as Puerto Rican, but other people didn't identify me as Puerto Rican. They didn't see me as that. Even people within like my own cousins would call me gringo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, damn, like y'all don't accept me. Then you got like the white folk was like, oh well, you Spanish, so I mean like you're not black, but you're not one of us either. Like it was like, damn, y'all don't accept me. So it was like, well, where the fuck do I fit in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean like in that aspect, like I feel for her. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe like her dad leaving her has something to do with like how she feels about black men.
We're never gonna find another father like you.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't.
That's something that like from early childhood that might stick. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of trauma.
Oh, daddy, we're crying.
You know what I mean? Like especially like for example, she has like the resentment that like now that she blew up, now he's trying to come back into her life type shit. And you know what I mean? Like, and this is like, yo, that's awkward. Like, you ain't been around. You abandoned me, and now I blew up. And you know what I mean? Like, but then to some degree,
You saying that's happening to her right now?
Yeah.
Her dad's coming back into her life or whatever.
Yeah, he's trying to like reappear back into her life and shit. Now that she's like famous and shit.
Trying to call out to you.
But it's like, but if you look at it from another way, it looks like Doja Cat's a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that is what makes this so bad because. It looks like, all right, well, like, I ain't fucking with you niggas. I ain't one of you niggas. But now I'm here. I'm going to make money off you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, black people ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Nobody with that shit.
Yeah, like, but it's especially, like, when you black because, like, that identity of blackness is so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, like black people, I mean, like, talk about kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, you know what I'm saying, just see themselves as just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, as less than. You know what I'm saying? Like, how white people always trying to prove that they're so, supremacist. They're that much better. Like for them, it's like, nah, like, we just as, you know what I mean, as we royal. Like, you know what I mean? Back to, like, our ancient Egyptian days, you know what I'm saying? When we was gods. Like, now y'all sit there and tell us that we slaves. Like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for Doja Cat to not embrace her blackness, to reject it to that extreme where she's on webcams allowing fucking alt-right white guys to fucking call her the N-word and just like degrade her like that. I mean, that does speak to a lot of self-hatred, and that's sad.
And she's dumb though, because like, you know, white people probably fuck with her music and everything, and she probably gets a bunch of streams off of them. But like, who's really like up, you know, probably up and up and on Twitter and shit like that, and fucking
Black people.
No, I'm just saying like people and everybody in general, not just white people. So like, for her to be like so against again her own.
But what I'm saying is like, for example, like it isn't until black people say, yo, something's cool and they fuck with you, that something's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people don't co-sign shit. White people don't make shit pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people, they just the investors. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't make shit fashionable. They don't make shit cool. Like, black people make shit cool. So when you have motherfuckers like Doja Cat, like, her first song, Move. Like, from the outside, when if somebody would drop that shit, like, when Biggie was around or Tupac was around, you'd be like, oh, this shit's fucking trash, man. The fuck is this bullshit? Move, like, bitch, I'm a cow. Like, you wouldn't even take this shit seriously. But now you have to play. But when you put it in context to, like, our generation, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even our generation, the generation that comes after us, like the trolls, the Tekashi 6ix9ines, you know what I'm saying? The clout chasers, you know what I'm saying? Like, it fits perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that generation of music. So it's like, you know, it's a damn shame because, you know, I fuck with her music. I think she's a dope artist. She, you know, she's a piece of shit, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it sucks because it's like, before I wouldn't have cared. Like, I mean, it's not that I really care that much now, but like, most of the time, like with artists, right? Like, I just genuinely assume that they're shitty people, and I'm just getting good music out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that they're rich, they're living extravagant lives. They probably don't treat people like me kindly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably very condescending to people like me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I never looked at them as celebs as like nice people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when Doja Cat, you know, blows up, and, you know, and she's having this historic fucking, you know, run as a female artist and dropping a dope ass album, and then now she has this back catalog of great music that people can, like, go back and listen to. It's like, yo, like, I was so happy for her, and now it's like, but now you see this because people are so nosy. They will fucking search and search. Like us, bro. We could blow up tomorrow, and motherfuckers might be like, but what did Jose do? Like, shit, what did Jay Kush do fucking 5 years ago? What was he tweeting about? Who was his friends? What kind of life did he live? Let me just look him up. Oh, shit. That kind of looks like him in this video. You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's shit about me I don't want out. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I not allowed to retain that privacy anymore? You know what I'm saying? But when you're a celeb, you're not. So, like, for example, Doja Cat, she probably never expected none of this shit. Like, she probably was like, you know, all right, I got some fucked up shit in my past, but now I'm here. I made it. I'm just going to dance around this line. I'm not going to do no fucked up shit now. I'm just going to be good. I'm going to be good, get my money, blah, 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 do my shit, blah, blah, dance. I'm going to twerk, blah, 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 get it popping. And then all of a sudden, one day, she was just like, I'm not going to show my titties. And niggas was like, you're not going to show your titties? We going to find out everything. Started just digging up dirt. What's here? What's there? What's here?
They found something for sure.
Found something, and fucking, here we are. Doja Cat is fucking canceled. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's it sucks because I'm biased, clearly. I like her. I like her music. I don't want her to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? This, though, completely inexcusable. And the self-hatred, I mean, like, baby girl, you gotta love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love who you are. Like, accept yourself. Like, there's shit about myself that I did not like. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I used to hate having freckles, like for the longest, or my nose. You know what I'm saying? Or like, man, different shit about me. But at some point, it was just like I remember one time this one girl was like, said something that like, my face was like the night sky because like my freckles was like stars or some shit. Some beautiful poetic shit. And I was like, damn, bitch. Like, I am beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it was just like, you know, you got to embrace those things about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like those little, you know, the little peasies, hairs, the you know what I mean, fucked up eyebrows, you know what I mean, like.
Nah, you ain't gotta embrace fucked up eyebrows, bro.
I mean, not really, because you can just get them done. But you know what I'm saying, like, but you should embrace like yourself and love yourself on the defects. You know what I mean, like your race, your people, like where you come from, your history, like, and be proud of it because it got you to where you are now. You are who you are because of it. You know what I'm saying, like. So, hopefully, you know what I mean, like, while all this is going on, she takes time to reflect, to sit there and, like, really understand what she did wrong. Because, you know, like, for example, when people get canceled and blah, 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 it doesn't really give them a chance to become a better person. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she could just be spiteful and still stay the ugly person you say that she is. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly could be, but not affirmed.
But not affirmed. But I would want, you know what I'm saying, her to self-reflect, and hopefully she comes as like a butterfly and transforms into a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying?
With
like,
a poisonous spite.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
You know what I'm saying? Because just life don't work that way.
She's done. She's not getting no shows anymore. Her money is not going to be the same.
I don't know, because Tekashi 6ix9ine Man is something.
Her song's not going to be on rotation.
But see, like,
yeah, but racism is something different because, like,
it is.
But this country has a lot of hate crimes. It's going on and all that. So, yeah, she's done.
On to some positive news. Cannabis may prevent the COVID infection, according to a new study. So, the lead researcher to the cannabis studies in the University of Lethbridge, Lethbridge in Canada, Dr. Igor, stated some strains they've tested so far have had promising results. The cannabis ensures that there's less fertile ground for the virus to pick up and stick and grow. Some strands have 73% number of virus receptors. Oh, that was definitely a typo. But basically, it reduces 73% of the receptors, which are the ones that would, accept the virus to multiply. So basically, if you smoke weed, you have a very, very small chance of getting the COVID as a preventative measure.
Smoke weed every day.
That's pretty much what I do anyway. So,
yeah.
I mean, I really been feeling COVID free since this whole thing started.
Me too.
So,
but they mentioned that because they were crossbreeding whatever, and the strand the last strand they came out with has anti-inflammatory properties and anti-cancer properties too. Former WWE star Shad Gaspard found dead on Venice Beach. So I think the first article mentioned that he and his son went missing when they were swimming out in the ocean. They were able to rescue the son, but when they found the body, they couldn't find his body for hours. And when they finally found his body, it was in Venice Beach. But yeah, I think he's survived by his family. The son that was with him was his 10-year-old son. I don't know how you pronounce it, Araya, I think, or Aria. I was reading up on him a little bit, but because I didn't hear about him until now, because I didn't hear him from WWE because I've stopped watching that forever. But he was actually an actor too. He was starting to go. He had Rowan Think Like a Man 2, and the last Sharknado movie. So, our condolences to his family.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Luckily, they were able to say it was his son. So that's definitely great news. Jerry Sloan, the coach for the Utah Jazz, also passed away.
Damn, man.
He was a good coach. They had him here for years.
I was just seeing him on the last doc too, and when they were talking about the Utah Jazz and how great they were and how well coached they were, and I mean it's just
I mean, he was with the Utah. He was with the Utah Jazz organization for 34 years.
That's
Crazy.
some loyalty, man.
That's more than I've been alive.
Not just some loyalty, but some excellence at that. Because he, while he wasn't able to beat Jordan and get those rings, like the Utah Jazz definitely did have great runs, and they were great. They've lasted as an organization. You know what I'm saying? Like while they haven't been able to, be maybe like finals contenders, they've at least been in the playoffs.
I mean, they're getting better and better.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, at least in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams in the West that don't make it to the playoffs.
But they were their best form when he was coaching them too. So.
Oh yeah.
But yes, I guess our condolences to his family.
Most definitely.
And they were saying, in case anybody was wondering, he passed away from complications to Parkinson's disease and Lewy body dementia. It looks like Kenneth Walker, which is the guy that shot the police officer when the police went into his girlfriend's house. But
killed her, right?
And killed her. She shot her eight times. Initially, the police said that they only had shot like 20 times. But when they had when they investigated, it was well over 20 times. He only shot one time, hit the police officer in the leg, and now he's being charged for attempted murder for a police officer. But they are putting in a motion to dismiss the charges because they had a no search warrant. They didn't say they didn't identify themselves.
And from what I remember, they weren't in uniform.
They weren't in uniform.
Like, what kind of nut shit is that you out of uniform can break into my house, shoot my girlfriend, and kill her while she's sleeping, and I'm not allowed to shoot you in the fucking leg?
Yeah.
Like.
And the warrant they had, which was the no-knock warrant, was called no-knock warrant, was because they thought that she was involved with some guy, I forget what his name was, Glover, Jamarcus Glover, who they thought was involved with drug dealings, and like a month or in early January, he was at her house. He went to her house, and then he left with like a little package, and because of that, they kind of like they linked them together. There was no involvement like with her in drugs at all. They didn't find anything. They didn't find no drugs. They didn't find no money, like no out of ordinary money or anything like that.
They just executed her.
Yeah.
And come to find out, the guy they're looking for, he's already locked up.
He was already locked up?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that part.
He was already in police custody.
Yo, did you see
nuts.
though that guy in the Ahmed Arbery case getting charged for
murder?
Is it for murder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He was part of the lynch mob, basically.
It was
He ain't called the cops.
I don't know what the specific charge was, but it was pretty much murder.
Well, I was definitely I'm assuming accessory to murder.
Well, yeah, because he could have intervened or whatever like that.
But I just wonder what his actual role was in it. Like, if they actually uncovered that.
He said that he's definitely not a witness. He's definitely a part of a suspect. They said that he was chasing Ahmad with the other guys. He's the one that actually blocked him initially, where he had to go around, and then he had to go around the other white car, which was where the dad was, and that's where he was fighting with the one guy and then got shot. So he was definitely a part of it. So. He was trying to say he was a concerned citizen and whatever, but I mean, he didn't even end the stuff right away.
Yeah, concerned citizen didn't call the cops.
Yeah,
and then intervene in any way. So I mean, like, then I'm glad that little fucking bowl cut mushroom shaped bitch is about to go to jail, cause fuck that dude for that, man. That's just grimy. Like, I mean, like, it's 2020. There shouldn't be lynch mobs out there. You know what I mean? But we got some racist ass fucking inbred motherfuckers still around. So
I mean, the one really dope thing though is that the person that's gonna be the prosecutor, she's a black woman. She's a judge actually, a district attorney.
But hopefully they don't fuck around like with that Botham Jean case, right? Where they had the black judge, but then she hugs the cop. And now, like, because she gave the cop a Bible, now they're trying to appeal that whole thing. So even though the cop was found guilty of killing Botham Jean, and she should have, You know what I mean? Because justice and all that. Now that might be into jeopardy. So like even just having a black judge ain't gonna fucking cut it always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hopefully like this judge is like straight and not like
No, the judge.
Prosecutor.
No, the prosecutor is a black woman. She's a DA. She's a judge for her county. So she's super experienced. Before that she was experienced as a lawyer.
She gonna dig in their ass.
Yeah, but she was already in a statement like when they released the thing about Brian getting arrested. She was like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that justice is served for everyone. Because like even like the family was like, yo, we knew Brian was involved. Like he didn't just happen to be there recording it. Like, and so they were happy about it. And then she seems like she's gonna fucking definitely try to get the max for him. So I'm happy about that.
Hell yeah.
Because initially it was sent to a different office in April. But I think the guy who had the case was actually a white guy, but they didn't do anything. They haven't done anything until now. So she's the fourth prosecutor on the case. She's the new leading prosecutor. She's the fourth one to have the case.
I mean, I know it was already bad because when I said that the defense, the district attorney said that the death was justified, I was like, oh yeah, this is rigged. This is rigged. This is gonna get. But you know what I mean?
Some happened that because I think it's because
the father was a previous district attorney. So, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but I'm saying that's it started out that way, but they were like, nah, it was justified, and then it flipped. So something happened. I'm assuming that it was
probably national coverage.
It was not just that. It's like, like some of those cases where it's like, somebody like a black guy dying, like the NAACP. Like sometimes they'll get on that shit, and when they're on it, bro, like whoever is involved in that gets you know what I mean? They get handled. Yeah. So I'm glad, like, because I know that they were saying that there was it started with local activists getting involved in the shit and like pushing out the thing, but I'm sure like it got bigger and bigger that way.
Oh yeah. What's always like a snowball, but
the only thing is that it's like it's only so many cases that get that kind of support. Like, you know what I mean, like this shit happens everywhere, every day on the low, but not everybody has that. But
we get to see some justice though. I hope.
But that nigga's dumb. Why would you record that shit and save that shit? Like,
he was probably showing it off to somebody. And
yeah, it's like you were saying, like that's a trophy type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's see.
It should be about that time.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, 6:00. This is your work weekend, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. It was good.
Actually, that was the last topic. Other than Round the Clock Diner, we spoke about earlier.
Yeah,
we talked about it earlier.
And the guy from the Shy, but we'll get around to him.
Oh, we spoke about that too. Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to say.
Other than he's in jail for selling 1,000 doses. But I mean that's what I mean. Like,
no, but there's honestly there's not a lot of details. He got arrested for having guns, drugs. He said that it was a rental car from his friend, and that's where they left it. They have no more details. The last details that they had was from April, and the April, beginning of May.
Damn, he gonna blame it on the friend.
But he got out on bail, 150,000.
Imagine if you that friend, like, what you mean? My good.
Yeah, he took that to take that L. Imagine having that friend that takes that L for you though.
Nah, I ain't taking no L.
Somebody want to take that L.
The ghost friend.
Like, how well do you trust my career? I'll hold you down.
Yeah. You just got kicked off the shot, bro. You ain't hold nobody. You can't hold yourself down right now.
Like, we're not about to start this podcast up.
But yeah, good having you guys here. Y'all already know. Thanks for killing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fucking till next week.
Highly Offensive, episode 51. We out.
It feel like the movies, I 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 feel like the movies, are we all in the movie, are we all in the movie?